Hello, welcome back. Let me get the board up here. Welcome back to my channel. A bit of a late stream, my apologies. I had some logistics to take care of, and with that I mean a shower. Big up Rosa already in chat. One sec, let me pull out the chat here. Done, there we go. Big up to everyone in here. Epic redirect failure. Yeah, I failed to redirect this. If you're wondering why this is wet, it's because of my hair. My hair is wet and wet as well. Subscribe to Elf. Get me to 1.15k, which is the 115 number. Yeah, my apologies for pushing this stream back. Logistics, Bob the Builder settings. You should have used 2 B's. Bob, as in Oscar Bob settings. Ice Cold Sherky. Hey, bro. So we will talk about Sherky, bro. This man, he's different. People don't get it. When I said in the summer, this guy is generational, people thought I was glazing. He is generational. This man is cold. He's got fucking ice in his veins. He's gonna torture this league. Haaland and Sherky is like the new Haaland and De Bruyne. I'll swear that it's one-on-one replacement. Maybe not in style, but in quality. Oh my god, he's fucking cold, mate. Hello, big up to him. La Louvière 2, Cercle Bruges 1. Yeah, La Louvière has been tough. Surprisingly tough, haven't they? Bet Sherky gets 2 assists every game with Haaland. Well, probably not, but if he gets 2 assists at Anfield to Haaland, that should be enough for a win. What's the last time we conceded twice at Anfield? Can't remember. That should be enough for a win. Actually, I do remember. It's when we lost 2-0 there. The last season. What a day. Cercle Bruges lost. Antwerp lost. And Gent. Antwerp lost as well. Bro. Man City. Eating. Cercle Bruges, which is the rival of Club Bruges. Like, kind of rival. Antwerp and Gent, bro, we have feasted. We have feasted. Anyhow, let's get started on display ratings here. Let me pull out my screen. And let's not waste any more time. Oh, that is me. Hello. Wait. What is this? 1 second. Let me try that again. Here is option. Here is attempt 2. There we go. There we go. Not sure what that was about. Right then. So, I'm gonna start with defense, but before that even, wow, this Bournemouth team, what the fuck were they thinking? I'll just start with that, yeah. Forget the player ratings. I'm just gonna start on Bournemouth. What the actual fuck were they thinking? I said, go back to my watch-along. I said in the preview in my watch-along when the lineups were out, I was reading the stuff from Foden. I said there's no way they go 1-for-1 against Man City. Because they press 1-for-1 normally. I said there's no way they do that. If they do that, it's suicide. You cannot do that against a team with Erling Haaland. You cannot press 1-on-1 against Man City if Haaland is fit. The only exception is if you have a centre back like Gabriel, but even for Arsenal that failed. If you have a centre back like Van Dijk or a centre back like Rudiger. They do not have that. What were they thinking when they thought, yeah, let's press Man City 1-on-1, that should end well. People were worried after the first 5 minutes, oh, this is a scrappy game. I said after the first 5 minutes, this is not a scrappy game. We are dominating this game. Bournemouth is running themselves into exhaustion. And that is exactly what they did. They got a lucky goal, poor goalkeeping, we'll get to that. For the rest, they had no chances, they had nothing. They had a few shots from distance that are worth nothing. They had nothing, they were woeful. So, let's get into that. Let's start with the goalkeeper. Only bad player today. If I'm sorry, Donnarumma. You were poor. He's the only bored player today, in my opinion. But he didn't really have to make any saves. I mean, apparently he had some saves. The thing is, yeah, the chances he faced were low quality chances. The 4 saves he made were low quality saves. A shot from distance. A shot that straight at him. Okay, he saved it, but these are not. I mean, look at this. All of this is straight at. This is a good save. This was a good save. I believe that's the moment when Semenyo was through and Semenyo. Yeah, that is when the ball was cut back to Semenyo and Semenyo shot it, and Donnarumma went down, pushed the ball away. That was a good save. So he had 1 good save, 3 easy saves, 1 very bad goal to concede. That goal is inexplicable to me. People who wanted a penalty for that, because I've seen people who apparently think that should be a penalty. That is never a penalty. Listen. Okay, it's a penalty, or what am I saying? Penalty, not a penalty, a free kick. People who wanted a free kick for that, that's never a free kick. Donnarumma jumped up. You have the right to challenge a goalkeeper as long as they do not claim the ball. That's rules. Go read them. Donnarumma did not have the ball in his hands yet. He did not claim it yet. Had every right. I don't know who made the challenge, but they had every right to make the challenge. They let go of Donnarumma before he even touched the ball. Donnarumma, weak against the ball, slapped it into nowhere, fell on his ass, conceded the goal. Very sloppy. Maybe poor luck by Donnarumma. Call it what you want. It is never a free kick. Poor goalkeeping there. But Donnarumma is absolutely cold. cold. So I'll allow it. I will allow it. The yellow card he got was stupid because he just complained to the referee for no fucking reason. It was never gonna be a free kick. Then he picks up the yellow card. A bit annoying. But it is what it is. It's not a big deal. Big up Vasco. Brilliant performance by City. I agree. 100%. Absolutely brilliant. We've not seen our performance this good in a little while as well. I'm very happy with the way we played. I'm very happy. And we'll get into defense now. I think I'll do O'Reilly last. Diaz and Gvardiol somehow don't have a +7 rating. Which shows you how poor FootMob actually works as a judge of character. Gonzalez is my man of the match, but he's nowhere near the man of the match on FootMob. Again, shows you, poor judge of character. Gvardiol and Diaz, I think, were brilliant. Gvardiol, the amount of times he got the ball off Semenyo, because Semenyo would go inside, and Gvardiol would be there to pick up the ball, because Semenyo likes to put the ball away. Like, you know, like Doku. Take a bit of distance, run after the ball. Gvardiol was quick to get onto that each time. Gvardiol was sold on the counter. Yeah, we conceded some chances, but nothing big. They didn't have any big chances other than the goal, and that one shot by Semenyo, which Donnarumma saved. We created far more good chances, a few chances, I mean, a chance for a hat-trick that I think Haaland should have scored. So, I'm not quite sure why Gvardiol and Diaz aren't that highly rated here. So, for Donnarumma, I'd actually give a 6, if I'm being honest. No. Yeah, a 6. I'll give him a 6. For his performance. Gvardiol and Diaz, I'll both give a 7. This is an excellent centre-back partnership. This is arguably the best centre-back partnership in the league. The way that... No, it's not arguable, it's a fact. This centre-back partnership is better than Gabriel and Saliba. There is no debate. This centre-back partnership is better. The way that Gvardiol steps up into midfield, gets the ball going, it's like John Stones used to do. But he defends even more than John Stones did, and John Stones was a brilliant defender. Ruben Diaz, we all know how good he's in the box, we all know how good he is up the pitch. He's doing that, he's just putting in the same performance over and over. And it is still, he's doing well, I'm happy. 7 for both of them. Did they play great? No, but they played good enough. There were a few moments where maybe they could have been more sharp, stop Bournemouth from coming inside sooner. I can't think of any huge mistake made by either of them. So, both of the centre backs are 7. Oops. Nunez. Mateus fucking Nunez. That has ought to be one of the best defensive performances I've ever seen from Mateus Nunez. In fact, that is the best defensive performance by Mateus Nunez. He had Semenyo in his fucking back pocket. He plucked Semenyo out of the fucking sky, pocketed him. Fucking sad state of affairs that game was for Semenyo. He got cooked, absolutely eaten alive by Mateus Nunez. I want to see some statistics here. Yeah, passes, chill. We know he can't pass. That's a joke, don't get angry. 5 defensive contributions. That's solid. I want to see here. 2 tackles on Semenyo. 2 clearances. You know what these clearances are? Both of them are Semenyo puts the ball ahead of him. He puts his body in between it and clears it. Headed clearance, I don't know when this headed clearance is. 1 interception. A ball he picked off Semenyo as well. And 9 recoveries. Each time when Semenyo and Nunez are chasing a ball, pushed up the pitch, Nunez will stay at first. He used his body. He used his space. He got to that ball. He recovered the ball. He moved it to either Donnarumma or Diaz and let them do. Because he's shit at passing. Under pressure. Specifically, under pressure, he can't pass. But he knows Diaz is cool under pressure. Donnarumma is cool under pressure. Let me just pass this ball. Let me not make a mistake. Let me pass this ball backwards. If we need to, we can clear the ball up the pitch. And that's exactly what he did. Brilliant defending. Good defensive play. A good just decision making. That's the thing. He's often had problems with decision making. He's made no poor decisions in this game. Very happy with the performance by Mateus Nunez. I'll talk about O'Reilly last, because he was brilliant, but I mean, Tavernier. Tavernier did not get a sniff of the ball, let's be honest. O'Reilly absolutely dominated Tavernier, but then went forwards, but I'll talk about that in a second. We actually have the best defense, not Arsenal, but we don't sit in our box all the time. Arsenal could never play like us without conceding 40 plus goals even. No, I agree. Arsenal could not play this way and win. They just couldn't. And you want to see the living proof of that? Arsenal had a better player-for-player team in 22-23, and they couldn't win a title against, okay, a better Man City team, but they were 8 points up. They cannot play that way. They don't have the manager for that, or the defense. Saliba and Gabriel, they're not good enough to play that way. They have to compensate by playing 5 fucking DMs. Yeah, I agree, Rosa. I think player for player, we have the better defense. They've got the better defense because they defend all game, but okay, whoopity-doo. Don't score any goals except set pieces. Congratulations, you scored open play goals against fucking Burnley. I hope you do. No offense. They will not score against Tottenham. Watch, 0-0. 0-0 against Tottenham. Suddenly, we'll be 4 points off them. Then, they'll drop points again before halfway of the season. They'll drop points again. Man City won't. Then we're halfway down the season. We're 2 points behind them. Then, let's say Man City and Arsenal 1 loss each, 3 draws each. We're still 2 points behind them. Then we play at the Etihad. At the 33rd day of the season. You know how that's going? I know how that's going. Man City win. 5 games left. 5 games to win and you win the title. Man City is on smoke. That's how that goes. Saliba will get exposed in the high line. Yeah, you saw it. Against Haaland. To be fair, most defenders get exposed against Haaland. Max Dixie Dean got prime head loss, bruv. Dixie Dean missed a penalty. My Everton goat got never. This fake Dean over here missed a penalty. My Everton goat got never. My Everton goat scored 60 I'm joking, by the way, but I'm just going hate on Max Dean. But the Everton goat, he got never, bruv. He scored 60 goals in a single league season. 60 league goals in a single season, by the way. I mean, try to wrap your head around that. Anyhow, Mateus Nunes, brilliant. I'll give him an 8. Nico O'Reilly. O'Reilly was also brilliant. I don't think he had as much to do defensively. He didn't have much to do defensively, to be honest. I feel like Tavernier was ghosting the game a bit. And that's not necessarily because O'Reilly, but he was just a ghost Tavernier. Still, O'Reilly had a job to do. He did his job. Very comfy, as well on the ball. Where he really shined is when he went forward. Helped Doku a lot, I feel like. He held the width for Doku, allowed Doku to just go everywhere. And I'll talk about Doku more in a moment. But a brilliant play by O'Reilly, if you ask me. He is our best academy product since Phil Foden. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. And, I mean, look at this. Ground duels. Yep. I'm winning these fucking duels. Aerial duels. Fuck you, Tavernier. Eat the ground. I'm the guy here. He's that guy. I'm tall. I'm strong. I'm gonna bully you. I'm gonna bully you off the ball. I'm gonna win that ball. I'm not gonna get dribbled past. I'm gonna clear the ball. I'm gonna clear the ball with my head, with my feet. I'm not allowing you to get close to me. I am not allowing it. By the way, I'm gonna attack like I'm fucking Cafu. He attacks like fucking Cafu at 20 years old while he doesn't allow anyone to get near him while he's defending. He's such a brilliant left back. And he's only 20 years old. I genuinely think, yeah, forget about being a midfielder, O'Reilly. Become a full-time left back. You're brilliant. He plays some board games, but everyone plays some board games. He's been brilliant. I'll give him an 8 as well. Both Nunez and O'Reilly, I'll give an 8. Absolute dominant performance. And we're not even talking about his goal yet. What a goal. Finally, someone else than Haaland who scored. I'm pretty sure the last time someone else than Haaland scored for Man City was Burnley. Could be wrong there. Doesn't matter. Someone else than Haaland scored. That's what we needed. 3 points. A non-Haaland goal. We are flying. We are cooking. And I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. You know what the thing is yet, though? It's still 1 goal, because if you look at our top scorer list, what is his name? Oh, what is his name? I'm blanking here. Esteve. Esteve, with own goals, is still ranked 2nd at Man City top scorers in the Premier League. But it's another player who contributes a goal. Shetty is gonna get on there. Foden looked brilliant, sharp today. Marmoush looked sharp, just didn't have enough time to score, I think, and we fell back. I think the game was too late to score. We were just focusing on keeping the ball and playing the game out at that point. But yeah, we're getting goals from other sources than just Haaland now, which is always brilliant. We can rely on the big man, but having other goals is important. It's important. Midfield. Bernardo Silva's getting racked here. I disagree with that. Porto 1-0. Everton goats Jack Grealish. Calma, Wim. Calma. The goat Anthony got goals today. How many goals did he score? Let me see. Real Betis. I didn't even know they played today. Real Betis. Anthony with a brace against Mallorca. Anthony the GOAT, bruv. 2 goals so far this season for Real Betis. Not the most, but hey, he's getting up there. He's building. He's building back to his level. He's got goals in the Europa League actually this season as well. Hey, you leave Man United, suddenly you're better. Hey, it's almost like Man United is the problem. Arsenal scamming wins. But they're the best in the league. Naba Masbrav. Luck will run out, like loser pools. Hey, you're on point still. You're on point. Luck runs out. And if they don't figure out how to fucking attack soon, they're fucked. If they don't figure out how to attack soon, they're fucked. Villarreal, away, Erling Haaland first goal, 10 Silva. I mean, yeah. Tomorrow, Sunderland, Everton. Derby against Jack Grealish. That's gonna be a good game. I might do a watch long. I don't know. I'll have to see how much time I have on my hands then. Anyhow. This is kind of criminal. I think Bernardo Silva was very comfy that game. He got a 6.8 rating. I think he deserves a 7. At least. He was comfy. I mean, what else can I say? Did he lose the ball? Probably not once. Let me see. He probably lost the ball not even once that game. Okay. Whatever. He completed the most passes. Keeps you the ball. It's that simple. He keeps you the ball. He was brilliant in midfield. He was dispossessed once. Okay, whatever. Long balls, by the way. Just spraying them from deep. Good defensively. Doesn't win his duels, but he's intercepting the ball. He's recovering it. He's doing this stuff. He commits the tactical fouls when he has to. So, I think this is a bit of a low rating for Bernardo. I'll give him a 7. I think he was our weakest midfielder. But that's not because he was bad. That's because everyone else was good. And you've got 7 out of 10 so far across the pitch. You've got Diaz and Guardiola, who I gave a 7. I gave O'Reilly and Nunez an 8. Donnarumma a 6, a bit worse. A 7 for Silva. Listen, you don't need all your players to play 8 out of 10. You don't need 8 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s all over the pitch. You know what you need? 7 out of 10s from everyone. And then one player who can be an 8 out of 10 to be the difference maker and win you a game. If everyone on pitch plays a 7 out of 10, and then you've got one difference maker, you win the game. That's how it goes. So, I think Bernardo Silva played just fine. Played just fine. This fraudulent. This is fraudulent. Not, you mean Man United? You mean this game? I'm not sure what you mean. Marcus Rashford scored today for Barcelona. Savio is so bad, bro. We will get to Savio. Yamal or Mbappé? Yamal. Let's be honest, Yamal is better. Even Marcus Rashford will do better than Bob and Savio on the right. Okay, calm down. Will he? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think he gets a bit too much praise for playing against fucking farmers in La Liga. Like, the way they defend in La Liga is very different from the way they defend in the Premier League. I think he's a claustrophobic player. You know, some players who just can't handle being pressed or defended too tightly. I think he's one of those, Rashford. I don't know. Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't want Rashford. Nico Gonzalez. Actually, no. I talk about man of the match last. Phil Foden. Hey. Against Aston Villa, I saw flashes. Against Napoli, rare moments. Every day, a little bit better. Every day, a little bit closer. He's getting back there. Slowly but surely, Phil Foden. Climbing back up the ladder. Climbing back up to where he used to be, bro. Phil Foden has a throne. He has a throne. The best English player in football. The best English player in world football. That is his throne. Right now, Saka is sitting in it, yeah? Bukayo fucking Saka is sitting in that throne. Brother, Phil Foden is stepping up, step by step, to claim that throne back. Because you know what, yeah? Hey, terrible season last season. Yeah, we can't deny it. He was shit last season. Yeah, what can you say? He's been brilliant this season, though. In Champions League, in Premier League, it's at a few poor moments, but that's fine. Against Aston Villa, he was our best player, I'd say. But here, absolutely cooked in midfield. Cherki and Foden, that combination. That's gonna have me running on fentanyl. That is stronger than Fent. Cherki and Foden is stronger than fentanyl. If you are addicted to fentanyl, just watch Cherki Foden comes. Because that will fuel you for days. You will never need Fent again. Or any drugs. Meth, cocaine, you won't need it. Because this combination, this is it. This is it. Not just this game, but we've seen it already. We're gonna continue seeing it. This is gonna continue happening. The assist he got, more of a goal by... It was more of a goal by O'Reilly than it was an assist by Foden, if you know what I mean. But he deserves it. Played a good game, deserves an assist. He should have had a few assists to Haaland, not today, but in other games. And Haaland just didn't want to fucking score. Take Burnley, Haaland fucking refused to score of any Foden pass. So there you go. Things even out. Got an assist, played brilliant, was not to be dispossessed. I mean, let's look at these statistics. I mean, he helped defending as well. People don't value this. When a player helps to defend. But he was dispossessed once, okay. His scoreless, I actually didn't like that much. But it was clearly something that was... it was clearly something they did on the training pitch. So that's not really Foden's fault. That was clearly something drilled. But yeah. I mean, he was strong in his duels as well, by the way. Where can I see his stats if he was dispossessed? Yeah, dispossessed once. That's it. Absolutely brilliant otherwise. Absolutely brilliant. 42 out of 45 accurate passes while you move the ball forwards, by the way. I'm just saying. That is top-notch football. Forward rating Silva. This is fraudulent. Oh, this is fraudulent for rating set. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is fraudulent. Silva should have had a higher rating from FootMob. Nico Gonzalez was outrageous today. He was. Absolutely was. Again, I'll talk about him last, but I'll give Foden an 8. Foden an 8. No. 8.5. I'll give Foden 8.5. Brilliant today. He ran midfield. He ran ragged in that midfield. He wasn't the only one, but he ran that midfield ragged. Absolutely brilliant from him. The funny thing is, Madrid's thinking they'll get Haaland. Brother, Madrid are never touching my guy. They are never touching my guy. People tell me I'm a Haaland glazer, by the way. How can you glaze Haaland? Like, it's impossible to glaze Haaland. Anything you say that could be glazing is just a fact. How can you glaze him? It's a fact. He's the best striker the Premier League has ever seen. How's that glazing? You can't glaze a striker by stating facts. He's better than Thierry Henry. Fact. How am I glazing him? I'm just stating facts. You can't glaze someone who's factually the best. I'm just saying, bro. Glazing Haaland, bruv. Funny story. Better than Thierry Henry. It's not glazing, it's a fact. Thierry Henry will be bullied out of the club by now. If we had Haaland. Or he'd be forced on the wing. Cuck settings like he did for Messi. Messi's little cuck. That's the only way he could win a Champions League. That's some clubs' goats. My goat won us the Champions League. Rodri won the fucking Ballon d'Or. Hey, some people's goats are cucks to Messi to win a Champions League. Some people's goats win trebles. Big difference. Madrid's never getting their hands on him. Erling Haaland got played of them. Yeah, but he didn't deserve it. Well, he did deserve it, but there's someone else who deserved it more. I'll talk about Haaland last, but Madrid, you ain't getting Haaland. You're delusional if you think you're getting Haaland. Haaland is here to stay, mate. And you think he's done after those 10 years. You guys think he's done after 10 years. Oh, ye of little faith. After 10 years, Haaland is still gonna be just fine. I think he'll be 33. How old was he when he signed the contract? I think he'll be 33. He'll sign an extension, bro. 2 more years. He'll play until he's 35. Let's see. Maybe he can do the Zlatan Ibrahimovic thing. Play until he's 40. Mate, if he plays until he's 40, it will be at Man City, mate. Because he's that guy. He's a Man City fan. He loves collecting trophies. He'll win 10 Premier Leagues if he stays that long. He is that guy, bruv. Erling Haaland got played of the... I just read this comment 5 seconds ago. I'm retarded. Anyhow. Let's talk about my man of the match. Nico fucking Gonzalez. I just want to see some statistics here before I even talk. But statistics cannot quantify this performance. 90% passing accuracy, who cares? 1 chance created, that was a chance to Haaland where he chipped it into the box. Beautiful ball. Haaland chested it down, tried to get the shot off, wasn't quite good enough. 13 defensive contributions. Passes into the final third. The way he was threading through passes to Doku and to Cherki. To Nunez as well. Nunez making runs for Nico Gonzalez to pass on to. He has possessed once, but we do not care. Only 1 tackle. But he only had to make a tackle once. Let's be honest, he didn't get dribbled past. 1 clearance. Didn't have to make any more. 3 interceptions. 8 recoveries. Win the ball back. Get it forwards. Up position from countering. There you go. Elite stuff. Won most of his ground duels, and now he was in our midfield with some very strong physical players. So that's very well done. Maybe he could have won 2. He could have won both of his aerial duels, but even 10. Don't think it's a big deal. He committed a foul, but that was a tactical foul. So that's just fine. Interesting statistics, but they cannot quantify that performance. There was one moment. There was one moment, which is why he got man of the match for me. He received the ball, I believe, from Diaz. Correct me if I'm wrong. Brooks. I believe Adams. Semenyo. All of these guys. Brooks, Adams, Semenyo. Krupi as well. All 4 of them were around Gonzalez. And this guy said, fuck it, I'm baby Rodri. Stepped between all of them, fucking spun them around like a fucking fidget toy. Passed the ball through to Doku, brilliant pass. And left that defense in tatters, bruv. That defense was wide open. Doku takes the ball. It was brilliant, by the way, to get past this man. I think it was Scott, maybe? I can't remember. Maybe it was Jimenez who was on Doku. Steps past him. It's a brilliant ball into Haaland. Such fucking brilliant play. Haaland gets the ball. Should have scored a hat-trick. But we'll get back on that. That moment for me was this guy's man of the match. He just fucking dropped his balls on the fucking table and said, I am him. I am him. And you know what? Today he was him. He was fucking brilliant. Defensively, brilliant. Going forwards, brilliant. Retaining the ball, brilliant. Decision making, brilliant. There's not a single aspect he was not brilliant in today. In the first 5 minutes, he played a few poor passes. But listen, we do not care. We do not care. Brilliant. That's all that matters. And I am very happy with the fact that we've got this guy playing at this level. Just the way he fucking dominated that midfield. Not an easy midfield to dominate, by the way. He dominated that midfield. He fed Foden. He was feeding Foden with a fucking silver spoon, bruv. Ball he gave to Haaland. Haaland, on another day, scored a brilliant goal out of that. The way he played that game. And there was later in the game as well a moment where he just intercepts the ball. He steps between fucking 4 midfielders. He fucking walked the ball up the pitch and then he tried to pass it to, I believe, Cherki, but he was fouled. And we got a free kick. If he wasn't fouled there, ball goes through to Cherki. Cherki has a chance to score. Absolute brilliant performance. And some people don't rate this guy. Some people waffle. Some people waffle. That's all I can say. I go. Thank you for being in here today, Wim. Thank you as always for being in here. Brilliant guy, Wim. Gonzalez rotary pivots will lock down that defense. We could play 3-2-4-1. We already do. Fair. We already do, but I get what you mean. We can play that effectively. Bro, Gonzalez rotary feed me. Feed the streets, bruv. That is feeding the streets. The streets will be fed. The orphans will be fed. The homeless will be fed. Everyone will be fed, bruv. World hunger will be solved. Because Gonzalez and Rodri will play. Brother, if you see that Gonzalez again wrap up the league. We have conceded our last goal today. If Gonzalez and Rodri play like that for the rest of the season and are fit for the rest of the season. So, I think Champions League is too difficult to predict. Because you don't need to be the best to win the Champions League. You can get luck or unlucky. So I'm not going to say we will win the Champions League with that. But we could. We could win it with that midfield. Bro, I was seeing stars. I was leaning back in my chair. Yeah. Oh, that was it. That was it, bro. That was it. I'm glazing today. I'm doing all the glazing today because, oh my days, bruv. He fucking ruined that midfield. Ruined that midfield, bruv. On to the attack. I've glazed him. Oh, Gonzalez, my man of the match, gets a 9. 9.1. He gets a 9.1 from me. So, you'll know why he gets 9.1 in a moment. Gonzalez, 9.1 out of 10. Now, I've never given a 10 before. When Haaland scored 5 goals against Leipzig, I didn't give a 10 either. I don't give 10s. I just don't do that. So, 9.1 is about as high as you're gonna get. Doku. He started off poor. Let me start with the negatives. Started off poor, but the stats speak for itself. The stats speak for themselves. He lost the most duels. We do not care. We do not care. This is what I care. Sorry, this is what I care about. We don't care. We don't care. This is what I want to see. Created the most chances. Chance he gave Haaland, he should have scored. Haaland should have scored that. That should have been a hat-trick. He was feeding, bro. He was feeding, not just Haaland. I think he got a ball to Foden, which Foden should have scored as well. He was feeding, bro. Started off poor, but he grew into the game. And at some point, he was just fucking bossing around that game for 20 to 30 minutes straight. And then he faded away a bit again. And then he was eventually taken off. But for most of that game... That is what I'm talking about, bruv. Most of that game... Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Beautiful performance by Doku. He didn't get the goal or assist, but he was good. I'll give him a 7.5. This is what I want to see from Doku. If you're not going to score or assist, at least be good. Don't waste the ball. He was good. 7.5. Let's see if you can keep that up. Jeremy Doku. Side 10. Cherki. The glazing continues. The glazing continues, guys. Ryan Cherki. Oh yeah, I've got some stats for you guys. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. I'll need the Premier League website right now. This zoomed in. Yeah, for some reason that was zoomed in. Statistics. Statistics. Player comparisons. Cherki. Words. If I can type. Words. Oh, would you look at that? Would you fucking look at that? Nobody cares about the yellow cards. Drink it in. Digest it. Enjoy it. Close your eyes. Wonderful. That is a world-class midfielder, bro. That is a world... Forget midfielder. He's world-class whatever the fuck he plays. That is a world-class player. That is a man. Sees Haaland. He has the fucking milk, bro. This is the milkman. He delivers the milk to Haaland every fucking day. Milkman Sherky. This guy needs to fucking forget his name, Sherky. He needs to change it to Milkman. He needs to name Milkman on his back. Because he's getting Haaland his milk. He's fucking feeding Haaland every day. For the rest of the fucking season. For the rest of the next 10 years, bro. Because he's gonna love playing together with Haaland. He's gonna love it. This man, Milkman. The way he plays, the way he fucking weaves through plays, the way he passes the ball, the way he's just so quick on his feet, the way he controls a ball, first touch, decision making. It's all ridiculous. Look at the fucking header to Haaland. What fucking header is that? He gave that header to Haaland and bruv. What can I say? What can I say? Reindert, Savio and Bob will have to hold bench and earn their place back. Sherky is too good. Brother, you're right. You're absolutely right. They're gonna have to fight for their chance. They're gonna have to fucking fight tooth and nail to get a chance back into this team. Doku looked good today. Absolutely. Marmoush also sharp. I'll get on to Marmoush. All we need is Sherky fit, and we have two good wingers. Rough Sherky, winger shifts, Nunez overlapping. We fucking took them apart. We took them lot apart, bruv. Just that their defense was shooked, bruv. You one-on-one defended against Sherky, bro. Nah. He said, fuck this. He dribbled past them. He passed around them. One-on-ones, all that, bruv. You could not hold him. He was too quick, too light, too smart. Unreal creator. The way he... That header still... I'm still stuck with that header, bruv. How do you fucking see that pass with your head while being pressed in your back while you can't see what's going on behind you? I don't know, but he fucking did it, and the execution is ridiculous. People won't praise that assist enough, but it's a ridiculous assist. Haaland is through on goal. The first of many. Sherky will get more GA than Palmer this season. Hey, let's check that stat. Let's check that. Words out for Cole Palmer. Oh, this is all season. No, just this season. Hey. Sherky is cooking, guys. Sherky is in. Sherky, Bertrand Palmer. We are in. Sherky didn't need penalties for this. Sherky doesn't score. Half of Sherky's goals aren't penalties because he doesn't even take penalties. They're Haaland's job. He took a good free kick, by the way. He didn't score it. He took a good free kick. I like his free kick technique. If it's a bit better, he'll score a lot of free kicks. He just needs to add power on top of that. Pep will be blamed for word shit from now. We dodged a bullet. Pep will be blamed for the words shit from now. Pep will be blamed for the words his shit form. Yeah, bro, he didn't want words, bruv. Pep was obsessed with Florian Wirtz, and then someone showed him Ryan Sherky, and he was like, I've made my choice. And bruv, it's the best choice we've made probably ever, isn't it? Best choice this club has ever made. Other than getting Haaland, which wasn't really our choice. Haaland wanted to come here anyways. And getting De Bruyne. And we've had a lot of good choices, but this is up there. Bro, this guy will feed us. It's a feast every day with him. He's brilliant. He's an 8.8, 8.9 today. I'm not giving him a 9 quite yet, but he's an 8.9. He would have gotten a 9 if he scored that goal. Because there was one moment where he flicked the ball into Foden. Brilliant play, by the way. Flicked the ball into Foden. Foden returned it. And he shot, but he sent it way over to the sky. If he scored that, I would have given a 9. But he didn't score it, so 8.9. Still, brilliant performance by Sherky. Right then. Doku. Sorry, no, I've talked about Doku. Haaland. Big man. My big man. Well, no. No. Regardless. Weird statements. Haaland. You know how many goals Erling Haaland has? Just get Rodri back into this team, and Madrid and Liverpool won't get a sniff. Hey, Rodri is back, bro. Rodri will be back for Liverpool. That is allegedly the entire thing we've been doing. We've been getting Rodri back for Liverpool, apparently. Rodri? They're so fucking cooked. They are actually so fucking cooked right now. Because we will smack them, bro. We will absolutely smack them. Why is the Premier League website fucking shit, bro? Okay, let me use transfer markets. I'll swear down. The Premier League website is fucking dead. Transfer market, Premier League. Top scorers, top goal scorers. There we go. Because the Premier League website doesn't want to fucking work. Top goal scorers. What? No. One sec, I'm trying to find the statistic here. Maybe it's here. Yeah. Okay, all-time top scorers. Let's do this. Let's zoom in a bit so you guys can see this as well, because I know it's not always very easy to read for you guys. Only 3 players in Premier League history have scored 200 or more goals. Only 3 players. Only 3 players have scored 200 plus goals. That's a mad statistic. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous, that statistic. Only 3 players, more than 200 goals. Now, we're gonna scroll down a bit, and you look at the games, yeah? You look at the games. 440 games, 41 games, 320 games, 491 games, 311 games, 415 games, 275 games, but only 184 games. How you go down? How you go down a bit? Oh. What's this? What is this? 107 games, 98 goals. You double his games, 204 goals. He will, and you double his goals. Let's assume he continues at the same grade, which he won't. He'll continue at a higher grade because he's got a better team around him now. Let's assume he continues at the same grade. 204? 214 games. He would be at 186 goals already. In fact, I'm wrong. 196 goals. I was like, why is this wrong? Yeah, 196 goals. Only 3 players have scored 200 or more goals in the Premier League. Each one of them has played more than 400 games. Except Salah. Salah has 320. This guy will break 200 goals before he plays his 250th game. This guy will break 300 goals. He'll be the first to do it before he breaks 400 games. Realistically, he'll play 600 games because he's here for 7 more years or something like that. So you multiply 7 by 38. What is 7 by 38? 266. 266 games. But you add that on top of games he's already played, and you add that on top of the rest of the season, which is maybe 30 games. He'll play, let's say, 500 games, because he'll extend after his contract is done. He'll extend. Let's say he plays 500 games total. You know where 500 games is getting Haaland? 450 goals, that's where. This guy is ridiculous. This guy is ridiculous. What do you do? How do you defend against him? You put 2 men on him. Well, Foden is in. Cherky is in. But fucked. What do you do? You can't put 2 men on him. Okay, you put your best guy 1-on-1. Nope, he's gonna bully him. Okay. Let's change up again. You sit deep. Sit deep. Cross into the box, Haaland scores. Okay, you don't sit deep. High line. He's the fastest player on the pitch. Okay, no high line. How do you defend against him? You don't. That's the secret. You don't. Ain't nothing you can do. You defend too close to him, he bullies you. You give him too much distance, too much space, he scores a fucking world-class goal. Silly goals, bruv. Silly finish. You try to constrict him in the box. Sorry. I had... my apologies if you heard that. I had something open here on YouTube and just suddenly started playing for no reason. No matter what you do, you can't defend him. That is what world class is. He is the best in the world. Because right now, if you make an 11, if you make a best footballers in the world 11 right now, who goes in? Mbappé goes in. Haaland goes in. Jamal goes in. No arguing. That front three is no arguing. It's Mbappé, Jamal, Haaland. Nobody gets close to them. Harry fucking Kane. Yeah, you want to talk Harry fucking... Let me show you guys something about Harry fucking Kane. Let me just show you guys, yeah? Something about Harry Kane. Difference between Harry Kane and Erling Haaland, it's staggering. I'm about to show you one of the most earth-breaking statistics you'll ever see. This is Erling Haaland. Without these 2 games, let's remove every goal Erling Haaland has scored. Okay? Let's remove every goal Erling Haaland has scored. We win 2-0. We lose 2-0 twice. We win 1-0. We lose 1-0. So this is the first game that changes. We drop 1 point. You remove Haaland's goals, they'll win 3-1. Remove this goal, we drop 2 points. You remove his goals, drop 2 points. You remove his goals, we drop 2 points. 7 points dropped. You remove all of Haaland's goals in the Premier League, drop 7 points. Where does that place us? 7 points dropped. That places us 12th. Sorry, that places us on 12 points. Not 12th in the league. That places us on 12 points. Yeah? Let me show you what 12 points is. That's 14th in the league. You remove every single goal by Erling Haaland this season in the Premier League, Man City is 14th in the league. Let's do the same with Harry Kane. Let's do the same with Harry Kane. Remove all of Harry Kane's Bundesliga goals. Come on. Bayern München wins 3-0. Kane scored in this game. Bayern München wins 3-0. Bayern München draws 1-1. They've dropped 2 points. Bayern München wins 2-0. Bayern München wins 2-0. Bayern München draws 1-1, so that's 2 points dropped. Then scored in his last 2 games, so it doesn't change anything. They drop 4 points. Let's see where 4 points dropped leaves Bayern München. Top of the league. That is the fucking difference, mate. 4 points off is 23 points at the top of the league. That is the difference. You remove every single Erling Haaland goal from Man City, as we've just done. We've just gone through this. You remove every goal, Man City is 14th. Remove every Harry Kane goal from Bayern München, it's still top of the league. Think about that. Think about that difference. That is what Erling Haaland is. He's in the toughest league in the world, with a team that is not the best at the moment without him. With him, we are the best. Without him, we are not. And he is the difference between us not being the best and us being the best. But Bayern München, if Harry Kane, I hope it doesn't happen. I don't like seeing players injured. I hope it does not happen. But if Harry Kane picks up an injury today, does not play another game this season, Bayern München still win the league. If Haaland right now picks up an injury, does not play another game this season, we are nowhere near a league title. That is the difference. That is the difference between Haaland and Kane. That's the difference between Haaland's goals, of which he scored more, by the way, and Kane's goals. Okay, fuck. He does have more, Kane. But he's already played in the cup, because they played the cup games earlier. So when Haaland gets those Carabao Cup games, he'll set back those. Anyhow, let's see the important part. International goals. How many has Harry Kane gotten? I think he's got 1. Let's see here. International goals this season. He's got 2 against Latvia. 3. Okay. Okay. This is still... Wait. Is this the month or is this the month? Okay, this is the day. This is the day. So 10:06. Don't think that counts as this season. That's last season. So he scored 3 goals for the club and country. Sorry, 3 goals for the country. Puts him on 25. Let's see Haaland. Let's see Haaland for this country this season. 8 goals. 10 goals. 10 goals. Wait, what's 10? 9 goals. 9 goals for this fucking country. I believe he has 15 for Man City. Let me check again. Man City. 17. 17 for Man City. Puts him on 26. Harry Kane has 25. Haaland has 26. Haaland has those goals in a tougher league. Playing with a world national team. Making an actual impact. Again, we're 14th without Haaland's goals. Biden is still 3rd without Kane's goals. That's what a real world-class striker does. Kane can't chat, bro. You cannot chat. Now, I give him a 9. Because Gonzalez is my man of the match with 9.1. That's why I gave Gonzalez specifically 9.1. Because he's my man of the match. But the margins are incredibly close. You will not hear me glaze this much. I just realized I wasn't sharing my screen that entire rant. So you guys didn't even see all these statistics. But I promise that it's correct. Let me go back here. You just go through this on Transfermarkt. You remove every goal Haaland has scored from Man City. You see what the results would be. You deduct the points from Man City. You see where we are. We will be 14. Do the same with Kane. You see where they are. Bayern München. They're still first. You will not hate this much glazing in a while. But gentlemen, I'm wearing my pajamas because it's already late. Gentlemen, we have cooked today. And I'm feeling good. It's been a good day. I'll leave it there. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, for some God-forsaken reason. If you haven't subscribed yet, that does make me sad, guys. So like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.